21st century, obesity is the most serious public health problem. Now, in my speech, I'm going to cover some facts. First, I'll talk about how large of a problem it is, childhood obesity, and some things we can do to solve the problem. There is a huge and growing problem with obesity in America. It seems every person you pass in a day looks like he or she could be qualified as obese. Some people have been doing a study on showing how the growing number of obese people could be linked to the recession. A study says that in the past year, the number of people overweight has jumped by 1.7%. That doesn't sound like much, but when I put it that it counts for 5.5 million people, that sounds like a problem. In just the first quarter of this year, people with a BMI of over 30% has risen from 25% to 26%. Someone who is obese is exposing themselves greatly to diabetes and joint problems. Childhood obesity has become a drastically large problem within the past few years. It's become more and more frequent that you see a child that is obese. Generally, you will see them with a parent who is obese as well. I feel this is because the parent sees this as a way of life and not a problem. Children today are subjected to so much teasing and picking on as it is. Being overweight makes the chances much, much higher for self-esteem problems. It can affect someone well into their adulthood. Looking at things like this doesn't help. It could keep them from carrying stable jobs, having stable relationships, and meeting their goals. Obesity is linked to other abnormalities in the blood, like one can be predisposed individuals to develop cardiovascular disease in young adults. A child should be eating fresh foods and low preservatives, and that doesn't mean diet soda. In young children and also in adults, to be overweight, you generally have to have at least 3 of these problems. Low HDL, which is good cholesterol, high blood pressure, high blood glucose, which is blood sugar, and a very large waist circumference. For adults, with a healthy waist size is 34 inches. If a woman carries a weight in her stomach, she is more prone for heart disease. Even though the problem is large, there are ideas being passed around about what we can do. Some states have stepped in to try to ban trans fats and putting a higher tax on sugary drinks. In other countries, they offer cash incentives to people who keep a consistent healthy weight. Exercise is key for a person who wants a healthy weight. That doesn't mean you have to go get a gym membership or buy a treadmill. It just means doing simple things like going on a walk with the family, going up and down the stairs, doing simple exercises. And I also think that if they were to make information about what food contains more openly given to the community, I think people would be more willing to pay attention to such things and realize how bad they are for you. I chose obesity as my topic because I found it makes people very aware of what's going on, and that's important. It's a big problem and it affects everyone, children, adults, and elderly. Please take this information and use it in your lives. Thank you.